Welcome back to New York Toy Fair 2016. My name is Carlos Abdu, aka Carlos Asnable, and with me is
Kelsey Britt.
from
I work at Square Enix in the merchandise department. Sorry to step on your line. So I'm here with some amazing action figures and other toys from Square Enix products. So starting right away, Carlos, I want to show you the Rise of the Tomb Raider Lara Croft. So she's coming out in April this year. She's priced at $139.99, but she's a beautiful figure with lots of articulation and detail. Comes with these great accessories. You can recreate all these like classic scenes from the game.
Tomb Raider has been very good for Square Enix over the past two games. Return of Tomb Raider and now Rise of the Tomb Raider. How, in the merchandising department, how have you fared with this resurgence of Lara Croft?
I mean, obviously she's a big hit because she's a cult classic character to begin with, but then she's sort of regained almost like an entire new life with the latest Tomb Raider games. So people are really excited because they love the legacy of Lara Croft, but they're also interested in the new Tomb Raider.
Speaking of the legacy of Lara Croft, would there be any merchandise depicting classic Lara Croft from the PlayStation era?
We don't currently have any plans to, but you know, never say never.
Well, speaking of cult favorites, right here is, of course, an Xbox favorite, Halo 5 Guardians. This has been under works for quite a while. Can you tell me what's going on already?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're showing off the gray prototypes because these guys are very close to being completed and in the market. So we need to take the paint masters and use them at the factory to create our full color action figures. So we have Master Chief and Spartan Locks are the two main sort of warring protagonists of Halo 5 Guardians.
Let me ask, I've always been curious with the play arts style. How do you achieve such intricate levels of detail?
Honestly, like sweat, tears, lots of hours of work. Our artists are very talented and at this point very experienced with rendering the Halo armor.
Is all of these handcrafted or manufactured in 3D model?
All of them are handcrafted. Everything is hand sculpted and then is made into a cast mold where it's reprinted.
Well, moving on to a more eccentric design. This would not be Toy Fair, Comic-Con, or any type of geek event without a Batman toy. So, what is Samurai Batman Timeless Bushido-san?
そう、Bushido-sanはですね、this DC Comics variant is part of our sort of legacy of Variant Play Arts Kai, where our artists take their special spin on classic characters, especially from the DC Comics and Marvel universes. But we've also done our own figures with the Final Fantasy variants, Hero of Light, the Dragoon Knight. So Bushido Batman is part of our Timeless series. We did a Wild West Batman that looks like a classic gunslinger from the Wild West days. We have a Spartan Batman that looks like a gladiator, a steampunk Batman who looks like an inventor from the turn of the century, and finally this samurai Batman.
So I'm going to assume that Batman is going to have every single class from Final Fantasy so far.
So far, yeah.
We have Gunner, Engineer, Samurai, and I'm guessing just regular swordsman.
More or less, yeah.
Stay tuned for Black Mage Batman and White Mage Batman.
I'd buy it. Word, you ain't whistling Dixie.
So speaking of Batman, we have the last of the Rocksteady games, Batman Arkham Knight. It's been a big hit. Can you tell us more about when can we expect Nightwing and Batgirl?
I don't have a lot of information on when we can release them, but I'm really excited to show them for the very first time at New York Toy Fair in the world. So Batman Arkham Knight was obviously a huge hit game, an amazing end to an amazing series of games, at least for now as far as we know. And so being that fans have been asking for a Nightwing figure from us for forever, this was one of our last opportunities to really deliver, and I'm really excited to see him in this color. He's really stunning, and Batgirl is a personal favorite. So when I heard that there was DLC where you could play as Batgirl, I was like, okay guys, we have to do a Batgirl figure. So it's really exciting to see Barbara Gordon back in the Batgirl suit in Arkham Knight.
Let me ask, how many figures are in the Arkham Knight line?
On the Arkham Knight line, we have the Arkham Knight Batman and the New York Comic Con exclusive Arkham Knight and the San Diego Comic Con exclusive Batman. So far I think we have 4 figures, and these will make 6.
Well, why don't we just head over where the beautiful, very familiar music is coming from. So as you can see, we have the fan favorite footage, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't have to tell you anything about it. You already get hype up with it. But, speaking of, hey, there's Cloud Strike. Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Strike Soldier First Class.
And Barrett Wallace.
Where's Zachy?
Well, he's not here yet. Well, he's kind of here in a way.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's over there. Right over there. Can you see him? It's him.
It's him. So these are our sort of prototypes of Cloud Strife and Barrett Wallace. We showed these for the first time at Jump Festa last December, and so now we're excited to show them again at New York Toy Fair. So excited to have these sort of updated original designs of these classic Final Fantasy fan favorite characters on display, and can't wait to get them into the market.
Now, of course, Final Fantasy VII is practically almost a crown jewel of Square Enix's line. How excited were you when you first got the announcement about that?
I think I literally shed a tear. I was like, is this real? I couldn't believe it was happening. So it's really exciting.
But not to, overcloud the other Final Fantasy line.
The puns.
Oh, good.
So bad that you heard a clap of thunder? No, it's lightning. Sorry, I tried.
I don't know if lightning has many fans left.
Now that's up to debate. But Lightning was the last protagonist of the mainline Final Fantasy, other than 14.
13.
Yes, this was 13, but that was the last one on consoles until
Yes,
we get
correct.
Noctis and the five, I guess the B-Boy crew, as
Yes.
we're calling him. What is this? This is a bust.
Yes, so typically we are doing the Play Arts Guide, the fully articulated action figures, which are obviously beautiful sculpts in their own right, but it's been a while since we've done some static figurines, and we wanted to go back to that well, and so one of the first figurines that we're making in this sort of static line is Lightning. So me personally, I'm still a fan. I love Lightning. I love her pink hair, what can I say? So I'm really excited to show off this figurine and really excited to see how it does in the market.
Is this sized to correct proportion, or is this going to be a little bigger?
The figure may vary in size. It may end up being a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Obviously, final products may vary because this is a very early prototype.
And of course, you don't want to forget Ran from Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, that game still existed, guys. I know it was an MMO. Come on.
It's not a bad game.
It's not a bad
Look, listen, I'll be honest with you. They got some beautiful designs. I just didn't like the game. Hey?
There's always 14.
Well, that's the beauty of Final Fantasy, is there really is something for everyone. Something to everyone's different tastes of gameplay, of story, of character design. Whatever you want, we got it.
Yeah, speaking of
Nobody wants
14
ties.
though, are there going to be any merchandise for expansions like Heaven Sword?
Well, so far we have a ton of merchandise for Final Fantasy XIV. It's just mostly plushies. So we've had the Emerald Carbuncle, Topaz Carbuncle, Delivery Moogle, Koopa Koopa Moogle, a lot of small, cute plushes, and you're going to see even more Final Fantasy XIV merchandise in the years to come.
Plus tons and tons of Chocobo. But before we get into the cute stuff, let's just finish off the wonderful Play Arts guideline. Right, already got it. Here is the Batman v Superman Play Arts skyline.
Ooh, look, it's Ben Affleck.
Yes, can you tell us more about the twin versions of Batman?
Yes, so obviously you've seen so far in the trailers for the film the classic Batfleck and the armored Batfleck, colloquial name.
That is the name. That is the noun.
No, the formal name is obviously Batman, armored version, and Batman. Then we also have Superman and his Man of Steel Henry Cavill design. We have done a Man of Steel figure before, and we also had a New York Comic Con exclusive color variant. So our sculptors and painters are very familiar with Mr. Cavill's face, and I think you're going to have a gorgeous Superman in the final product.
And you notice that the hands, they come with different accessories where you can recreate all different poses. Just pose, flying pose, breakneck pose.
And here's Batman, of course, as he will be played by Ben Affleck, as you guys have called him, Batfleck. And finally, my favorite, obviously, I'm a girl, Wonder Woman, and she'll be played by Gal Gadot. I think we've really nailed the likeness of her in our art stylist pants, anyway. So excited to see this figure. And I have seen the full photos, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
Have you seen the teaser trailer for Wonder Woman that they showed off at CW?
I'm really excited. I hope a long, long line of Wonder Woman movies
to be fair, out of all the figures, out of all the characters, Wonder Woman is the one to watch out for. Because we've seen so many Superman and Batman stuff before, but this is the first time we're getting practically the world's most famous superhero on the big screen.
Yeah, absolutely. And so a lot of people are really excited. Can't wait to see her on the big screen at last.
When do you think these figures will be coming out?
So these figures are coming out at various different times. The Armored Batman is going to be coming out in August. The Superman will be coming out in June, roughly. And the Batman will be coming out in May. So kind of in reverse order there. And Wonder Woman coming out in July. So Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Armored Batman.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Why don't we end this in a very lighter note? Let's go see some chocobos!
Let's see some chocobos.
So, we have right here, chocobos and very mini versions of our Final Fantasy. Is this based on the upcoming game World?
They are World of Final Fantasy-esque designs, but you know, we like to think of them as Final Fantasy plushes. We do have Lightning from In Her Lightning Returns style, Sephiroth and Cloud. Cloud is actually already available for purchase on the market, and Phoebe, which is brand new and so cutely rendered. I love this Phoebe plush.
Never forget, we'll always love you, Vivi. And of course we have
our classics, the Tom Berry, Koopa Koopa Moogle in the style of Final Fantasy XIV. We also have Cactar, a classic Moogle kind of in the style of 10, Lulu's plush, and a Chocobo Black Mage. We also have a White Mage Chocobo, which unfortunately we didn't have a display item available. But all of those are going to be reprinted in April, and these World of Final Fantasy style plushes are coming out at various times this year.
So where can our audience can find more information about all of these amazing products?
Well, you can follow us on Twitter at SQEX_MD_NA, SquexMDNA. That is where we're going to announce all of our items that are available for pre-order on our online store, and you can obviously also get the link from our Twitter to our online store as well.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
All of this. My name is Carlos Abdu from the Outerhaven.net. Catch us social media, Outerhaven.net at Twitter, Outerhaven.net main website, and so on and so on. We'll be back with more coverage from New York Toy Fair 2016. And let me lead it out.
Don't ever do that.